one because it's our communication center, and I know we may not be communicating face to face with a lot of people these days, but we are still communicating on some sort of platform, be it writing something or having to film something or be on your calls with anyone you're working with. And that is also a place that needs to be balanced as well. It's your center of truth and stepping into your feelings. Now this one has been huge, stepping into your feelings, because I don't know about you, but the last couple of days for me have been kind of more lower energy feeling. You know, maybe I'll get to that stage of staying at home that it's getting there. And so I don't know about you, but almost acknowledging the feeling as it arises or putting some attention and energy towards it is a lot more healthy than just letting it be like, okay, it's fine, you know, everyone feels this way, I'm okay. So it's nice to bring more attention to it. So that's what the chakra is about as well. We will have a series of tapping in the kind of before we get more active, and we'll also have our nice restorative blends towards the end. So know that it's going to stay in our group, and you can complete it another time this week as well. So let's come to sit, make your back nice and tall, stack one heel in front of the other. Now I know I can't see you, but I'm confident in knowing this style and the way I explain the poses are going to make sure that you're getting into them safe and relevant to your body. But listen out for the verbal cues and watch me along the way, knowing that each of our bodies are different and we're all going to come into this in a different kind of variation as well. See if you can rest one hand in the other and then place your hands in your lap. Lengthen your spine nice and long and take a deep full breath through your nose down to your whole body. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And as you exhale, let it out. Just dropping your shoulders. On the inhale, feel your spine lift as you breathe fully down to your whole body, allowing everything from the day on the exhale to press out. Soften the area of the throat, maybe swallow, and feel that area, bringing more attention to it. Lift the back of your head to make your spine and neck grow long. Release any tension from the weight of your pelvis down into the surface of the earth. And tune into your breath. The chakra is also our sound element, and it vibrates to the color blue. When out of balance, it can be challenging to express ourselves. We're excessively thinking of things, and also hard to step into our truth or speaking our truth. When it's balanced, on the other hand, we're able to step into that truth, express our feelings, and communicate from a space that is authentically us. It's linked to the thyroid, the neck, the throat, the ears, the jaw. So any tension in the jaw, we are going to release some of that today too. Now as you breathe down on the inhale, breathe in through the nose, down towards the chest, down to the belly, and all the way into the root of the pelvis. And on that exhale, slowly begin to pick up the breath from the root. So you want to give your pelvic floor lift, that's your bathroom muscles. Give your lower belly an inward and upward lift, and then get that lift to reach higher through your ribs, your chest, out through your throat and nose. So you've got this full diaphragmic breath happening. On the inhale, breathe down through the nose, into the throat, the chest, the ribs, and share the breath with the most important part, the lower belly and pelvis. And on your exhale, pick it up from the pelvic floor, squeeze up through the lower belly, and press a little higher through the ribs, the chest, and out through the throat and nose. Inhale, soften the breath down, trickle it all the way to the base of your pelvis and where you sit. On your exhale, collect from the base by lifting the pelvic floor. Hug the lower belly inward and upward for this beautiful detox breath, and begin to press out any old air up and out through the nose. On the inhale, as you inhale, send space down towards the pelvis so you soften, clearing the filter organs. And on the exhale, to begin to awaken the metabolic system, squeeze up through the pelvic floor, sweep up through your lower belly, and press the air out. The pelvic floor is the start of your core. It's the deepest part. Inhale, soften down, create that space. And exhale, give a nice lift of the pelvic floor. Squeeze the belly in and up. Press even higher to get to the top. Don't worry if you're not doing it right, just do it for now. You can always ask questions about it later, but keep the rhythm moving, we'll incorporate the breath through our practice. The breath is key. Inhale, soften. Feel the breath as if embers of light are expanding in all directions. And as you exhale, it's a ball of fire beginning to collect its center. Lift the pelvic floor, lower belly, and let that ball of fire begin to reach, rise, and press out. On the inhale, those embers dribble down all the way into the space of the pelvis. And as you exhale, that ball of fire collects, and that exhale is active to press the old toxic air out and away. Now, keeping your hands cupped in your lap, eyes closed, spine tall, begin to bring to your attention a blue dot sitting right here at the throat. Notice the shade of blue it is. And begin to watch this dot circulate in a clockwise direction. This blue dot begins to slowly move in a clockwise direction, expanding, vibrating, and illuminating to the color blue. Notice it's expanding from the front of your throat to circle around the side and back of your neck, and then circle back through the side to the front of your throat. And that blue ring begins to slowly circle in a clockwise direction, expanding, illuminating, and vibrating around the space of your throat, your neck, in a circular motion, rhythmically moving. Take a deep, full breath down to your whole body. Exhale, let it out. Just a little visualization to start you with your throat chakra practice. Ground your hands at your thighs and begin to press into them just to awaken the leg bones. Now as you sit up nice and tall here, let's start to circle. Swivel your spine forward, to the side and backward. Try to keep your spine lifted while the seat bones press into the earth. Integrate the movement into your shoulders, your neck, and your head. So this should be a very free movement, going to your own speed, moving as slow or as fast as you desire for your own unique, beautiful body. Now switch directions. Inhale for half the circle, exhale to complete. Just allow yourself to enjoy nice freedom through the back body. And find your center point. And as you inhale, sweep your arm bones up. Wiggle your fingertips. Interlock them to one another. And press the hands at the back of your skull here. Open up through the shoulders. Sweep the belly in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug and lift. Press the old air out. Press your head into your hands and your hand into your head. And then slowly start to just gently gaze down towards the right armpit. Press back into your hands to create what we call traction. Take a deep breath around the shoulders, the neck, and higher. Exhale, let the air out. And then find your center point and start to swivel over to the opposite side. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, tilt your chin to the left side. Elbows wide, pressing your head back into your hands. Full breath into the whole body so you feel the resistance and your shoulder blades open back there. Center point and gently release. Good. Slowly reach your right arm forward and circle it up just one time today. Now reach to the left side while you spiral your gaze up to the sky. Look for length rather than depth. Keep that left shoulder on the back rather than hunched up here. Deep full breath into your whole body. Exhale, let it out with a nice belly squeeze. And then release. Right hand down. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Circle your left arm forward. Reach over your head. Extend to the right. Right shoulder wants to hang out up here. Drop it down. Swivel your gaze to the sky. Deep full breath down to the pelvis and beyond. Exhale, give a lift from the pelvic floor. Squeeze the belly in and up so you can incorporate this detox breath and double your benefits here this evening. Slowly release. Let's begin to shift it onto a hands and knees position. From your hands and knees position, we'll just start actually coming to sit here with your toes tucked. Just do a little breath vibration. So place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your lower belly. And we'll inhale down again as we've been doing, but on the exhale, we're just make a humming sound, like a humming bee sound, to allow that vibration of sound to be felt internally. Deep full breath into the whole body, prepare. Exhale for your humming bee sound. One more time, breathe, fill up. Exhale. Deep breath in. And release, because you're feeling it on the toes. Lower to hands and knees position. Always keep your knees nice and wide so there's space between your legs and then space between your lower back. Find your hands under your shoulders. See if you can separate your fingers nice and wide, like your fingertips are a gecko gripping on the wall. Broaden the shoulders, and then slowly start to reach the right arm up as you breathe in, and exhale, weave it through the left to hover. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. This time you're coming all the way down. Walk your left hand forward to make room for your right hand to lower. Now your hips kind of want to drop to one side, so send them back in space and reach your left arm forward. Breathe 3 counts here for 1, filling up your whole body. Give a nice squeeze and lift on the exhale. And 2, feeling a nice release through the right arm, the right shoulder, back of the hips. 1 more. And then press up and start to find your way to an all-fours position again. Reach the left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, weave it through the right, hover. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swivel through. 1 more time. And then this time make room to come all the way down. Reach your right hand forward. Lower your left shoulder down. Breathe deeply into your whole body. Exhale, let the old air out. You can still do that nice belly squeeze here. So you want to inhale, soften down. Exhale, give a lift of the pelvic floor, the lower belly, pressing any old air up and out. The breath is such a vital part of this practice. Once you master the breath, the benefits are just going to triple here. 1 more. And then begin to slowly work your way up. Find your hands to the earth. Walk your knees a little wide. Walk your arms forward. So just a gentle puppy pose here. As you lower your forehead to the earth, you stimulate your pineal and pituitary glands, which are part of your endocrine system. Keep your arms active off the floor, shoulders on the back. Reaching and pressing the fingertips down. Breathe through the back of your body. Exhale, empty, squeeze and lift. Inhale, create space, soften. Exhale, press out. Gently start to walk your way back. Again, you'll find yourself to an all-fours position, and we'll begin a bit more movement. Kick, stretch your right leg up. Left toes can stay flat or curled. As you exhale, notice this. I'm going to bend my elbows and curl your left knee to your heart. Then you press away. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, curl. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Follow the breath. Inhale, that exhale is your belly. Squeeze all the way in and up, and stretch and step your right foot forward. Very good, take your time to get there. If your knee is sensitive back there, you can always pat it with a towel, or simply just roll your mat and create a double layer there as well. Lengthen your spine, press stubbornly down from your leg into the right foot, and roll yourself inward and upward. So you want a very strong press through the standing right leg. Now as you inhale, open your arms, and we're going to create some sound here. Exhale, make the sound to the letter S by doing this. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. 1 more. And then inhale, stretch wide, fingertips buoyant. Lift your spine, gaze up, but keep a nice core connection to protect your spine. Breathe deep as you stubbornly press through that right foot so you start to warm up that leg. Exhale, lower down. Plant your hands down and step back. Before we do the other side, we're going to find our first downward dog. So grip your fingertips to the earth. Inhale, prepare, tuck the toes. Exhale, carve up through the pelvic floor, lower belly, and let that breath transition you back up to downward dog. Begin to walk it out, pedaling your heels and feeling the space in the back of your legs. Downward dog could be really short like this.
And if it is, you want to lengthen it. Or it could be really, really long like this and feel heavy like a plank, and then you want to shorten it. So notice which one it is for you. Your heels don't have to touch the floor. Shoulders on the back, free to bend in the elbows just a tiny bit to take the pressure off the joints. Breathe down on the inhale, creating space. Exhale, give a nice hug and lift. Press the old air out. Remember to keep getting that old air out. Tap the knees lightly to the earth. You're doing great. And then let's try the other side. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Use your exhale to bend the elbows and curl your left knee to your heart. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bow. One more like that. Good. And for that last one, we are going to transition forward. So reach up on the inhale. Use your exhale to carve up, press away, and make room to step your left foot forward. With your left foot forward here, lengthen your spine. Remember, there's always an option to pad and protect your back knee. My right knee's a little finicky, so I'm definitely going to do that on this one. And then as you exhale, start to roll yourself inward and upward. Get heavy through the body. Inhale, reach and open. Exhale. Inhale, breath of freedom. Exhale. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, chin to heart. One more time with your vibration of sound. Next time you inhale, open, stubbornly press through the left foot. Lift through your belly through each exhale. Feel the space radiate from your heart out through your arms and fingertips. And as you exhale, lower. We're going to go ahead and step right back to downward dog. Deep full breath through your whole body. And now walk your way forward towards the top of your mat, or even the middle. Wherever you land. Bend your knees a lot here, please. And roll over your body, allowing the sides of your waist, your whole spine, to just slither side to side. Take a deep full breath down to your whole body. Exhale, let it out, letting any weight from the spine, the neck, the shoulders, the brain begin to pour out. Feeling a good press of your feet and legs to support you. Fingertips to the shins, curl up halfway, get long. Exhale, break it down, release. Fingertips to the shins, lengthen. Exhale, and now take a few breaths to reach and rise. Making your way up with a few breaths, taking your time to get there, and then reach, extend the arms up. And exhale, lower them down to center. So notice here as you place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, close your eyes for a moment. Feel the stability of your lower body. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, breathe down. Exhale, press the air and lift it up from the root and higher. And just notice if there's anything, any feeling that you may have been resisting bringing attention to. We're trying to swallow because you're just trying to tell yourself, I don't need to feel that right now. Or there's anything that you've been feeling that maybe you can light up right now and acknowledge. Alternatively, anything that you may have been holding back from speaking, be it to somebody or even to yourself. Take a deep full breath to your whole body, just taking a moment to acknowledge that. And exhale, press the old air out. So for our chakra series, we're going to do some tapping, working mostly with the upper part of the body into the throat, and of course out here into the face as well. I will come a little bit closer as we get closer to the face, to the camera. So cup your hands. You want to make sure your fingertips are together, and then you've got a little arch in between your hands, the cone, and start to clap. So this is really great for your lymphatic system, your circulatory system, a lot of the channels that actually align right back into the heart and the upper part of our body. Now move up your right arm. And let's take some time to move around the breast tissue here. And then down the arm. Up the outer, same arm, outer part. So you take your time to really put some pressure up on that shoulder, the lines right beneath the neck, and then work your way back down. Nice. Back to center. We're going to go from the other side now, so up the inner arm, armpit, around the breast. I mean, if you could do this daily, it would be amazing. It's so
to work your way down. I do not do it daily, but if you could, it'd be amazing. Outer arm. And then you take your time to really work on that left shoulder. Down, center, changing it up. We're going to work into the chest area. So try this if you're okay with it. Option to change the pressure suitable to you. Nice. And then you keep going, 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 going. We're going to make our way here into the throat. Nice. Good. So you can put the pressure up or down. Taking some time to really stimulate thyroid, lymphatic system today. And then work with me on the face. Go to the outer, all the way around the jawline, and back out. This is increasing our chi, our energy flow, and the circulatory pathways of this area of the body. If you can come up just by the cheeks, take some time around the lips, the chin. It's kind of like your own little facial. And then through the eyebrows, around, getting the center part of your face. And finally, you're going to get back to the neck there, so look down. And same thing, just start to take your fingertips from the base of your neck up to your skull, base of your neck up, and then out through the sides. So keep going, and then release it. Nice. Let's begin with our core salutation. It's going to start at the top of your mat. Our first one will be a very basic one. Our second one will add one of our warrior poses in. Bend your knees as you inhale, press into the feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold over your long legs. Keep your knees bent. Fingertips to the shins, press into them, reach up halfway. Fingertips to the floor. Begin to slowly step back to downward dog. Nice. From your downward dog, beginners can always do this with your knees down. If you're comfortable with knees up, inhale, bend the knees and elbows, hips back. Otherwise, your knees come down, your hips still go back. Exhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Roll forward into your nice long plank. Remember, if you're getting dipping hips here, you want to put your knees down and lift your belly up. And if you're piped up too far, same thing. Hold your plank, breathe easy. Tap the knees, everybody. Lean the heart forward. Bend the elbows. Keep your core lifted while you lower flat to the earth. Point your toenails. We're going to take 3 cobra waves here together. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest like a serpent, rising head comes up last. Lift your belly on that exhale. Inhale up here. Exhale, lower down. Keep your pubic bone on the floor. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest, circle up. Inhale, fill. Exhale, lower. So that's a 4-part breath. Inhale. Exhale, circle in, lift your belly. Inhale. Now this time halfway down. Press your hands, lift your belly, come to your knees. Tuck your toes and fly your hips back. Downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows, raise the right leg up. Notice my left knee is soft as I do this. If this is challenging, put your left knee down, but keep your right leg up. Exhale, curl your right knee to your heart, find your core plank. Step your right foot to your right hand at the top of your mat. Fingertips nice and wide to frame your right foot, and just take a moment to play the edge of the stretch, bending into the front knee, then the back knee. Inhale, exhale. 2 more like that, following your nice vibrant breath. Exhale as that hug and lift. Inhale to soften down as much as feels okay for you today. Press your strong hands to the earth and transition back to raise the right leg up. Bend your left knee for your down dog splits. Breathe easy. Lower your right foot. Inhale, bend the limbs. Raise the left leg up. Right knee stays bent. Exhale, carve your left knee to your heart, core plank. Step your left foot to your left hand. Nice. Same thing. Lengthen your spine and then begin to bend the back knee and the front knee on the inhale. Exhale. Notice your back toes. You're facing forward for your knee health. When you're ready, plant your strong hands down. Stretch your left leg up. Right knee still stays bent. Deep breath in as you reach up. Square your hips down. Shoulders off the back. Breathe in. Lower your right foot. Press your big toes together. Take a deep breath in. Bend everything. Exhale, step or hop to wherever you land. Lengthen up halfway, grow. Bend your knees and fold
Take a few deep breaths and begin to roll yourself up to stand. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky, connect your fingertips. Exhale, follow with your eyes as you lower. A deep full breath here, breathing into your whole body. Exhale, hug the old air out. Nice, one more breath in. And exhale. Let's start a second core salutation. The second one will have the side angle circles. They look like this. And then we'll move into a revolve lunge, which looks something like this, but you're going to lower it down to keep it closer to the earth. So take a deep breath in, prepare at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, find the earth. Halfway lift, grow. Strong hands to the earth. Remember your fingers are nice and wide. Step back to downward dog. Downward dog, your hips point towards the sky there. Your knees can be soft, elbows can be soft. When you take the pressure off your joints, you lighten up all the work on your muscles, which is what you want. Inhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, knees can be down. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, roll forward into plank. Nice long hold, belly lifted. Remember, sinking hips means knees down. Tap the knees lightly for your transition. Lean your heart forward, but keep your core connection active. A couple breaths to get down. And then lower. Point the toes, deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, circle up, one cobra wave. Hold for 2 counts here. 1. Breathe in. 2. Keep that belly lift. Lower halfway. Press your hands, come to your knees. So seasoned yogis, you can come up here and transition either knees down or pointed plank back to dog. Nice. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows. Raise the right leg up. Left knee still stays bent. Exhale, curl your right knee to your heart, core plank. Step your right foot to your right hand. So we're going to move into side angle circles. You pause right there where you are. Freeze and breathe. I'll turn around so you can see me. So your right foot is facing forward. Open your left foot to the long edge of your mat. Bend the knee and just take a moment here to bend both knees. And then bend back into your front knee. Press your strong feet down. Inhale, prepare as your hips go back. Exhale, carve up through your belly. That's your nice lift of your exhale. Lower your right forearm to your front thigh. Reach the left arm back. Exhale, bow all the way over the head. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. So side angle circles, really great for strengthening the legs, opening up through the side waist, and great for the spine. Reach the left arm forward. Circle yourself up. Get a nice length from the root of your back leg there, all the way up your spine to the back of your neck and head. Breathe down to the lower belly, down towards the root. Exhale, give a nice lift, in and up. Reach the right arm back, turn the palm away. Bring the knuckles to the lower back, slide the left shoulder on the back. Sweep the belly in on your exhale. Then once you have that core support, look up. So the name of the style of yoga, Core Strength Vinyasa, doesn't mean you do a lot of crunches. It means you connect to the deepest part of your core and move through what's called our deep core line. Deep full breath here. And then release. Now as you release, turn to the front of your mat. Swivel your back, left foot forward. Tap your left knee lightly down. Lean the heart forward and lengthen. Exhale, press into your feet, roll up. So we're right here with our right foot forward, pressing strongly down into the roots of your right foot. Connect your palms. It looks like this, flame mudra. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, spin to the right and hover. Inhale, gather, reach up. Exhale, spin to the right. Follow the breath. Inhale. Exhale, nice belly squeeze over to the right. Now we move into full expression. Inhale. And as you exhale, begin to tap yourself down. Maybe it's just behind your elbow. Maybe you can hook a little bit further up your arm. But lean your heart forward. Keep your hips back up. Don't even look up yet. Breathe in and lengthen. As you exhale, carve up through your pelvic floor, your lower belly, and let that help you transition and spiral your gaze up. Stubbornly press through your right foot and down through your back left shin. Feel this between your shoulder blades. Your left hip wants to drop. Send it up and back and lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, press the old air out. Keep pulsing your organic breath. And then lower. Plant your strong hands down, step back to downward dog. Walk it out a little bit. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows, raise the left leg up. Exhale, carve your left knee to your heart and step your left foot forward to your hand. Stay right there. I'll spin around so you can see me. Lengthen your spine from the left. Then open up your right foot, the long edge of your mat. Find your fingers at somewhat center and begin to bend both knees, playing your first edge of stretch. Find your center point, bend into your left knee, inhale. Gather up through the earth, lower your left forearm down to your left thigh. Make sure your foot is under your knee. If it isn't, move your foot, not your knee. Reach your right arm back. Now inhale, prepare. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, circle back up. Exhale, bow. Keep these nice rhythmic circles moving through the connective tissue of your body that webs and puts everything together. And then as you reach the right arm up and over the head, sweep up through your belly, open up through your heart, your neck, breathe down to your whole body, feeling the weight of your feet extend deeply into the earth. Reach the right arm back, turn your palm away, shoulder on the back. Place your knuckles to wherever they land, reach and open, sweep up through the belly. Inhale, exhale, nice hug and lift of the old air. Inhale, soften the breath down, exhale, pick it up from the pelvic floor, lower belly, and press out. Begin to release. Turn everything forward and lower your right knee down. Stay right there. Lengthen your spine. Roll yourself in and up. I just switched so you can see. Inhale, reach up, fingertips together. Exhale, swivel to the left. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Now the next one, we're moving into what we call full expression of the pose. So to dive all the way down to that left leg, maybe hook a little bit further up your right arm, fingertips there. Stay with me here by lengthening your spine and pressing into the roots of your front left foot and your back right shin. Inhale, and exhale, start to swivel up through the rib cage and higher. Keep the neck back there, breathe in, and pulse the breath. Back hip wants to drop, lift it up. Lengthen your spine. One more pulsation of your beautiful breath. And then exhale, let it out. Let your strong hands down and step back to downward dog. Deep full breath in. Bring your big toe mounts together, squeeze them up against each other. Activate your strong hands, bend everything on the inhale. And use your exhale to step or hop wherever you land. Curl up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press the weight into your right foot. And slowly begin to unravel as you lift your left knee in and up with you. Lift all the way up on the inhale. And then connect your fingertips here at center on the exhale. Find a point of focus you can gaze towards. Tap down, collect your opposite leg and up. Gather through your spine to get there. Lengthen. If you can, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your fingertips, stay steady. Lift the back, and then lower. Inhale, sweep up to complete your salutation. Look up. Exhale, follow with your eyes as you lower them down. So you're really present with your experience. Deep full breath to your whole body. And exhale, let it out. So we're going to step wide on our mat now to enjoy a little fierceness through the area of our face. I promised we'd release that jaw, so that's what we're going to do. Turn your toes open, spin your heels in. So notice here, my knees are moving over my feet. That's really important alignment for my knee health. You open your toes under your knees and make sure that your knees sit over your feet. And then you can keep the inner thighs wide, sink it to the hips, shoulders on the back, and you find your goddess pose. So just take a deep breath here. Start to open up on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. Take your right arm over to your left. Now you got a couple options here. Hands to the shoulders, option 1. Option 2, back of the hands. Option 3, palm to palm. The full hug here, then press the arms away. Inhale. As you exhale, start to wave your way down to the earth. Inhale, reach up to your center. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale,
reach everything long, unravel the arms, reach back, gaze up. Feel the strength through your whole body. And sink back into your goddess pose here. So again, checking your knee health. Also feeling your inner thighs open wide. Reach the arms up, left arm over the right, hands to the shoulders, back of the hands are palm to palm. Reach the arms in and up. And exhale, start to bow down. Now the next one, we're gonna increase a little bit more movement into the jaw. So you're gonna inhale up and you're gonna exhale. Stick the tip of your tongue towards your chin and say, inhale up and exhale. And do that a few more times and see if that maybe something you've been trying to express may be willing to come to the surface. Exhale. Couple more. 2 more. 1 more. Free that space. Beautiful. Unravel everything. Turn your toe tips forward. Bend into alternate knees. Ninja lunge, side to side. Feeling the feet press down, hips go back. Enjoy the nice fluidity of movement. Center point here, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend and bow. Turn your left foot parallel to the short edge of your mat. Walk towards your left ankle. Collect both your hands together. Inhale, prepare, and use your strong exhale from pelvic floor to lower belly to start to reach up through the right arm. Triangle pose. You don't have to be down here. You could be higher, and it might serve your spine better. Take a deep, full breath down to your whole body. Exhale, squeeze through the pelvic floor, lower belly. Press the old air out. Now reach down to the earth. Turn your left toes to parallel your right. Lengthen up halfway. Bend your knees a tad, and exhale, fold, bow to the earth. Breathe. Walk over to the right side. Right foot spins open. Take your hands to the lower right ankle. Take a deep breath to prepare. Always build with your breath. Exhale, lift up through your pelvic floor, your lower belly, and begin to circle your left arm up into triangle. You can look up if it serves you. Deep, full breath down to your whole body. Exhale, pour the old air up and out. Inhale, breathe down. Exhale. 1 more. And then release. So this time, you're going to find your way to the top of the mat. Turn everything center. Press your strong hands down, step back to downward dog. We'll take 1 vinyasa together before we come up for a balance. Inhale, bend everything back. Exhale, lift up on your tippy toes. Roll and wave into your strong plank. Knees up or down. You know where you're at by now. Tap your knees lightly, lean the heart forward. Keep a strong lower belly support while you lower flat to the earth. Point your toenails, take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, circle up, cobra. Pubic bone stays down. Breathe into the whole body. Lower halfway, press your strong hands, come back to your knees or pointed plank. And tuck your toes. Fly your hips back, downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows, bring your big toes together. Squeeze them up against each other, bend back, breathe in. Exhale, step or hop wherever you land. Lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold. We're going to prepare for balance. I like to do it from the earth up. So hang in with me. It might not be what you're used to. Press the weight into your right foot. Right knee stays bent. And begin to slowly circle in and up through the left leg. Now curl up until you come all the way up to stand. I'm going to turn around. So as you come up to stand, you slowly plunge your left leg back. Right knee stays bent. Lean yourself forward. Keep your hips and the headlights of them facing down. And begin to slowly dive into your warrior 3. Now left, right knee stays bent the whole time. Back leg doesn't have to come very high. You should feel fire on your front knee. If you pulse it like this, you'll feel even more. Not on your front knee, on your front thigh. This area. And then lengthen and reach and open. Plunge your heart forward, breathe. And slowly lift up. Reach up through the arms. Plant down as you fold. Find the earth. Lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees. Start to place the weight into your left foot while you roll up through your right. Start to gather through your core. Feeling that expression, begin to reach and rise. Connect your hands to your fingertips. Take a deep breath in, prepare. Exhale, start to plunge back through your right leg. Left knee stays bent. Begin to lean forward, sometimes not knowing what we're going towards puts us off, but if we can light up that inner trust, we tend to move forward easier. Reach the right leg back as feels comfortable. Swivel your arms wide and be ready to lean into that trust. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath. Right foot steps forward. Lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold. This time you're going to roll yourself up to stand. We're going to take a couple of fierce lions here. So as you inhale here, you're going to exhale, you're going to say, ah. Inhale. 2 more. 1 more. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower, find the earth. Plant the hands, step back to your last downward dog of the evening. Breathe. Feel the energy in your body. Breathe out through the mouth if it serves you. Tap your knees lightly to the earth and hug your body as you release into your child's pose. Release the shoulders. Release the arms back. Stay there for a moment. Child's pose. Begin to slowly unravel yourself up to sit. How are you doing? I hope you felt a little fire, a little energy. Let's begin to extend the legs forward. I always start with bent knees, and we work our way into flexibility in a way that's suitable for our own body. As you inhale, wave up. On the exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more like that. And then fingertips find wherever they find. Sweep your spine nice and long. And begin to slowly lengthen your heels until you feel your first sensation of stretch. Sweep your spine nice and long and bow over your long legs. Deep breath down to your whole body. Sweep your lumbar spine in and up. And feel the length behind your legs. More on the muscles, less on the joints. Stay a few rounds here. Just breathing and bowing down. Noticing it's not about touching your toes. It's more about just feeling a sensation and being with it. Begin to ease off, lift your arms, lower your fingertips. Let's take a twist together. So you can step your right foot over your left. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, turn towards the right side. We're going to gather the left arm around the right side, but still face me. Deep breath in, lengthen. And now imagine that you had a grid here right on your rib cage. And you couldn't turn past into the lower back. So the turn and the twist happen from the middle of your ribs, higher up through, and the most twisty part of your body is your neck. So let your right fingertips touch back there. Inhale, lengthen. And then keeping that in mind, start to turn from the middle of your ribs as you exhale. Spin over your right shoulder. Notice that you're not forcing anything. It's just naturally a sensation through the shoulder blades and higher. Your neck moving back and up. Breathe down as you soften your throat and send the breath to your belly. Exhale, lift up through the pelvic floor. Squeeze the belly in and up. Pulse the breath as much as you can here. Feeling a nice release across the outer right thigh, I hope. And then slowly release. Center point. Right leg extended forward. Left foot, step it over the right. Inhale, reach up. Nice, we're gonna exhale, turn to the left. This time your right arm hugs your left leg to center. Almost like your thigh's gonna squeeze up against your belly there. Left fingertips back, but keep looking at me. Let's spin on the breath on the exhale. Inhale, get nice and long. Exhale, pick it up from the pelvic floor. Squeeze the belly in and up while you rotate. For the middle of your ribs and higher, and peek over your left shoulder. Shoulders on the back, neck nice and long. Lengthen on the inhale. Twist on the exhale. Your twist comes from the lower part of the body with the breath, so sweep up through the pelvic floor. Exhale, belly draws in and up. Inhale, soften down. Exhale, pick it up with the breath and twist. Neck nice and long. Soften your eyes, your jaw, your throat. And then gently release. Beautiful. Bring your feet together. Nice. You can just take your hands to the inside of your feet. Give them a little love. Fingertips can grip around the toes, walk your seat bones in. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, dive down. We'll do 2 more like that, and then have a nice full expression on the fold. As you fold, sweep your lumbar nice and long. So it's kind of like when you're sitting in a chair and you start to slouch. You want to avoid that. So keep your spine nice and long, and then fold to where you feel your first stretch towards your inner thighs. Take a deep breath down to your whole body. Exhale, let the old air move up and out. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, empty. And gently begin to bow out. So we're going to find our way down to the earth now. Hug your legs together. As you come to lay down, you may or may not have a block, but if you do, we will use it. And if not, that's fine. You can still do it without the block, but keep it handy if you have one. Come to lay down for a few resets to the body here. A lot of our lower spine shifts in a yoga class, so I love to do these resets to make sure you're all good to go when you leave here. Take your feet nice and wide for your first one, and then knock your knees over to the right while you reach your arms apart, allowing the hips to descend towards the right side. Deep breath into your whole body. Fill up even that lower part of the body. Exhale, give a nice lift of the pelvic floor. Squeeze the belly in and up. Inhale, soften. Exhale, give a hug of the breath up. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Keep your neck at neutral or to the side. And then swivel back to center, inhale. Use your next exhales to squeegee your hips to the right, your legs to the left. Lengthen through the waist as your hips drop to the left. Keep your spine long and your shoulders on the back. Lengthen through fingers and arms. Deep full breath down to the lower right side of the body. Exhale, nice press out. Inhale, breathe down. So if the breath was really new for you today or a lot, I'll recommend you to an audio recording that I have of the breath, and even a video recording, so you can kind of see what's happening without moving, and practice it for additional detox. Center. Now at center, go ahead and bring this block if you have it. It would go under your hips, beneath your lower back. If you don't, you're still going to come into the pose. As you lift up, this block can come right here. Notice it's not my lower back. Hands will support you, and then everybody, your hips are down if you don't have the block. Your hips are on the floor. If you have it, everyone's going to do this, yeah? Hips are either on the floor, on the block, and reach up. This is a wonderful inversion. Start to gently circle the ankles. A wonderful inversion for your body, for lymphatic drainage, circulatory system, central nervous system, your adrenals, and then inward. And it's equivalent to a shoulder stand without the weight on your shoulders. Legs up. Nice. Take 2 more deep breaths here with me. 1 more. And then tap your feet to the earth once they're steady. If you have the block, remove it. Everybody lower the hips. Hug your knees to your heart, rock side to side. Just take a moment to thank yourself for showing up this evening, for coming into this space together. I'm so glad that I know most of you that are here. Kind of makes it more sweet, I must say, just to know who you're teaching. As you hug to center. So if you want to do any other pose you feel that would be really good for you before relaxation, you can take that now. When we're ready, we are going to make our way into final rest. And when I end the video, I may come up to sit, but if you're enjoying your delicious relaxation, stay. It is so beneficial, your Shavasana. Now you can come to lay down by extending your legs out and resting your arms down. As you lay down,
I will sit up so I can guide you through your relaxation. But you stay laying down. Let your palms face up. You can take a communication mudra, which is a hand gesture, by connecting your thumb to your ring finger. Nice way to stimulate better communication channel. Optional. Take a deep full breath to your whole body. And exhale, empty and release the air out. Now let your breath be more natural. As you release the weight of your shoulders down, let that weight move through your arms, into your wrists and into your palms, feeling the back of your hands and knuckles settle into the earth. Let your breath be natural as you soften through the area of your collarbone. Soften through your chest. Relax into your belly and allow the lower back to release. Soften your pelvis. Let the weight of your pelvis drop down. Relax your legs as they melt into the surface of the earth, allowing any heaviness they've been gathering to drip out and away, all the way down to your ankles and toes. And then turn your attention to your throat. And as you swallow, release the tension around your throat. Soften the back of your neck as your shoulders drop down. Soften through the entire skull, up until the top of your crown. And then let your face gently release the muscles of the face. Let the eyes sink back into their sockets. And feel the tongue float in the roof of your mouth, softening and releasing the jaw and the front of your throat. Take a few moments here to surrender and rest. Letting anything else heavy move out for now. Following the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Know that you can stay as long as you need to in your relaxation. It's especially for you. Know that you've done all that you need to bring attention to your fifth chakra, your space of communication. Understanding that it is your seat of expression, and that sometimes even if you can't say what you feel, maybe you can write it down, because it still gets it out. And if you've been holding back and swallowing something, maybe now is a time to fully bring it up and to allow it to move out so that you can have new space in. I thank each and every one of you for joining me. Remember to pop any questions you have down in the comment section after our live feed.